Sir, we have no time to focus.
No, keep going up towards the garbage can. Keep going up.
What are the mini floats like? Are they like...
You keep watching. They're really cool.
Spot right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first public service announcement by the Mickey Mouse radio station. If you are here for Fantasmic, you're in the wrong place. Fantasmic's down by Beauty and the Beast. This is our movie magic and our Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. And guys, I got to say that every once in a while because every once in a while somebody jumps up and runs.
My mom is the Disney Kingdom game and I got Fantasmic out of it today.
Cool.
Bill, I'm right here.
Hey, Jeff. Jeff.
Hey.
Are we going to be hearing some of your wonderful Christmas
I'm going to aggravate
jokes?
in about 15 minutes.
Fantastic.
Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Thank you. Do you know what kind of music Santa's elves love?
Yeah.
Rap. We got a bunch of those tonight. They're really good.
Yeah, and then you want anything else?
Just lemon cookies if you have them. I'll just put, I'll go back where I was. Thank you. Oh, that?
No.
Yeah.
This guy's boring.
Are you going to be here? I can move my stuff.
I'm gonna come back with around the time the show starts and stand with them. But I'm
Oh, okay.
sitting back there for now.
Okay. I will stand wherever you're not because you're kind of tall.
Oh, okay.
And they look like they were
right behind
I'm
the
just gonna
stroller.
stand right behind
Oh,
them,
okay,
so
cool.
You're good where you are.
Oh, okay. Well, then let me.
Okay.
Well,
he's gonna go
I tell you what.
I'll leave
I'll leave it there so no one will get your spot.
Cool.
How about
Thank you very much. I
that?
appreciate that.
This is great, Dad. And I was like, welcome to Elf Radio. If you're here for
You found me.
midnight.
10 minutes.
At least put your stuff here if you don't want to sit. Yeah, just put your stuff. Because trust me, you've got to save your spot. Got to save your spot. Hello, hello, everybody.
How much do you get paid?
Big Jeff is here today, so we're excited.
I work for Disney. I'm retired. I don't work. Yeah, guys, just find a spot. Second, go find a spot. That's 8 o'clock.
We're in luck. Jeff's working tonight. He's awesome. He entertains us for like a solid hour.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he does jokes. He does a lot of Disney trivia. Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Oh, God.
I reached my sitting limit over at Rosie's.
Did you? Well, no. Do whatever you need to do. Walk around, whatever. You got your bag here, and that's what you need to have. So if you gotta wander or whatever, just no worries. Oh yeah, they're harassing the vendor over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, just remember they're here for your protection. I know.
Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam starts at 8:30, guys. But at 8:10, I think we have a tribute to movies at around 8:10. But in the meantime, we're going to get a lot of entertainment out of Big Jeff here. He's going to be doing Disney trivia and Christmas jokes and all kinds of cool stuff. So hang out with us for a little bit.
Guys, walkway coming up behind you. Stop. Step that down. Step that stop. Uh-oh. Careful. Come back.
Yeah, no worries. I love this show. If you guys haven't found out yet, yeah. I love Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. It's fantastic. And I love being on Sunset at Christmas time. So, lots and lots of fun. chance. Hang on a second, guys. Got to rebalance you.
Good, man. You came back for second. You've been activated before. Good, man.
There we go.
Jeff, is their party worth it?
To be honest, yeah, you have the time. But you know when you go, you got to make like... Yeah, you take all of it and then give nothing back. Guys, there's a walkway. Wait a step, there's a walkway right over here. Come on. I'm not. I'm here Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Over the holidays during Christmas, I'm here like 19 out of 21 days. And the 2 days weren't together. Those were so tacky, they were cool.
Yeah, there's no party for that.
Did you? This is pretty good. They got great desserts and drinks. And then they put you up on the patio up there for the... Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, try it out.
I like one.
Get pretzels? I better check those out. Guys, see the walkway right over here. No, you're okay. You can leave that one. We'll let you go that way. Guys, walkway right over here.
Use it while you have the chance.
Yeah, Uh-oh.
Oh, there's no super coming down.
Are you guys coming back?
Well, if you would save our seat, that'd be awesome. Oh, thank you so much. That's great. Thank you so much. There's my dog.
I'm glad you asked him because I was about to slide up as they were leaving.
You can get up here if you want.
Oh, no. We're fine. Yep.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
You guys good spots. You're tall. Stay there. You got it. Guys, there's a walkway right down here. Walkway right here, right down. Walkway, right down.
Not the walkway.
There's a walkway right down there.
Wow. They're not listening to Jeff tonight.
4 people, only 3 minutes away from being activated.
Sit. Just a few minutes.
Can't stand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you, Darla. Yeah, you saw pictures. Yep, we've had a great day. A tiring day, but a great day.
I really appreciate you saving me for our parties all day.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, perfect. Move up.
Hurry up.
Oh, we're wearing dresses. That's a little hard.
Thank you.
Yes. Walkways are right over there. Yeah. Evidently, this has become a walkway. When it's over there.
Not anymore.
Oh, good. I can set this down.
This is it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come get it. Yep.
Here, I get it.
You know what?
seen the show before?
Oh, yes. Many times.
I haven't seen it.
Stopping is going to catch you.
It's all right. You locals?
Oh,
St. Augustine's. That's about 2 hours away, but we live in Merritt Island, right by Pinko Beach. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but my daughter's a cast member, so I'm down here. I live stream for Streaming the Magic 2 days a week, so that's cool. Down here twice a week, if not more.
Guys, there's a walkway right down here. Walkway right down here.
Use it while you still can.
I made a walkway down there. Walkway right down here, guys. If you want, you go that way, but you go around.
No. I'm gonna talk to you.
You don't understand. Where you been? Oh. Have you been in the days? Gotcha. Good. We'll be here Thursday, Friday. What do you want? Oh. So we only see you Saturday. We'll see you around. We're here all day, holiday day.
Tomorrow is Mickey's 90th birthday, and we will be at Magic Kingdom. So we will we'll be there. We will be going live off and on all day. So
if you're not inside the tape, I almost got there. Don't make me stop this car. I will pull over and we'll turn around and go home.
I'm getting in trouble by Jeff over there.
They look a little lightheaded though. Okay, you guys ready to be aggravated?
Yep.
Are you ready? Is it okay if I aggravate you for a while? Okay, you heard what kind of music Santa's helpers like? Rap.
Yep.
you know how much Santa's sleigh costs? It was on the house. Hey, you know, we're going to what you call some is afraid of Santa, claustrophobic, right? And you know why Santa comes down the chimney? It's sunsy. Hey, you know what happens if you leave the fire on when Santa comes down the chimney? You get crisp and wrinkle. Hey, you know why Santa has 3 gardens? So he can ho, ho, ho. You know what goes oh, oh, oh? Santa going backwards. You know what goes ho, ho, swoosh? Ho, ho, swoosh? Santa going through a revolving door. That's terrible. You know who Santa married? Married Christmas. That was bad, wasn't it? Hey, do you guys know? I'll use those later. I'll transition into Star Wars. I gotta move over. You guys know why a Christmas tree doesn't make a good knitter? He keeps dropping his needles. That's it. Do you know what the absolute best gift you give somebody at Christmas is? A broken drum. You can't beat it. That was bad, wasn't it? I know, isn't that terrible? Do you know what broke at the North Pole? And do you know where a snowman keeps his money? In a snowbank. Hey, do you know why Rudolph didn't go to school? He was self-taught. And you know what Santa's helpers learn in school? The alphabet.
Don't encourage him.
Did you? Hey, you know of the 8 reindeers, right?
Yeah.
What was the 9th one? Rudolph. Do you know who the 10th reindeer was? Olive. Olive, the other reindeer, still laughing like That was bad too. Hi guys. Hi. Do you know? I was going to tell you. Now you know who Tinkerbell is, right? You know she lives at the Magic Kingdom, and sometimes she comes to see us. And when she does something that very few guests ever see. She brings us pixie dust. Yeah. Make sure the mom gets some pixie dust. Hey, really hold it tight. Faith, trust, pixie dust. Okay? You have a magical evening, okay? Thank you. Hold tight. And hang on to mom, because you might go flying off. We still doing okay? Hey, you know what you get when you cross a Christmas tree with a pine tree or a pineapple? A pineapple. We'll get a pine tree, Sergi. Oh, are you glad to see you again? Hey, do you guys know what a reindeer puts on the Christmas tree? Ornaments. You know what you get if you eat Christmas ornaments? Enchiladas. That's terrible. Do you know what Santa's helpers eat for breakfast? Frosted Flakes. Yeah, usually. Well, not me. Or make sure you tell him. I'm looking. Remember that. Tell him when he comes. You too. Are we still doing okay? All right. Should I keep going? Aggravate you some more?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you guys know how Darth Vader knew what Luke got for Christmas? He felt his present. That was bad too, wasn't it? I know. Did you guys know that Luke and Captain Hook shop at the same store? Second-hand store.
That's bad.
Got you right in the middle of that cough, didn't I? Got you right in the middle of it, I know. Hey, do you know where Princess Leia shops for clothes? Darth Ball. Everything's half off. That was bad, wasn't it? I know. You still doing okay down there? Hey, do you know what happens when you cross a snowman with a vampire? You get frostbite. I warned you they got worse. Hey, do you guys know what a dinosaur's least favorite reindeer is? A comet. That was bad. I know. That's terrible. I know. Did you know there are 4 stages to Christmas? You believe in Santa? You don't believe in Santa? You are Santa.
What?
And you look like Santa. Right? I know, see? We're on 4. Isn't that terrible? I know. You guys. Are you still doing okay, Princess? You don't know.
We're not dead yet. I think that's
Hey,
a good
do you know why the Santa's helper went to the doctor?
Yep.
Low self-esteem. That was bad too. When a boat and snow are alike when they're adrift. I know, that's terrible, isn't it? I know. Okay, so I switched gears and did a little bit of Star Wars. Should I go on with the Star Wars?
Yes.
Hey guys, real quick. You guys know what an Ewok is?
Yes.
You know what an Ewok is? Do you know what side of an Ewok is the furriest? The outside. It's true. Do you know how Ewoks communicate over great distances? Ewok talk. And you know how Luke got through the forest? Ewoks. Alright, you know what happens when you let Darth Vader cook your burger? It comes out a little on the dark side. And you know what happens when potatoes go over to the dark side? You get Vader up. And hey, this is bad. You know what a Wookiee is, right?
Yeah.
You know how to cook Wookiee? You cook it till it gets a little chewy.
Oh, that's bad.
That was bad, wasn't it? I know. Hey, how many of you guys know what Darth Vader's sister's name is? Ella. She went right to the top. Say it, it'll make sense. Just got it. I had a buddy that dated Ella Vader. He broke up with her just to avoid her. He took the stairs. See, you guys know why the droids did not stop and eat? Because BB-8. Now, speaking of Wookiees, you guys know what you call a Wookiee with chocolate in its fur? A chocolate chip Wookiee. And you know what you call a Wookiee working with clay? Harry Potter. Don't say anything, I'll get in trouble. That was bad. I know what. Hey, you know what you call a Jedi in denial? Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you know what Jedi's favorite dessert is? Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that's terrible. I told you why the droids didn't stop me. Because BB-8. Terrible. I know. Hey, how many of you saw Empire Strikes Back? Empire Strikes Back. You guys remember the tauntaun, that great big creature? Do you know what the internal temperature of a tauntaun is?
I do.
Warm.
That was bad too, I know. You
Know that
guys know
one.
you know what an at is, right? You know what the difference is between an at and a stormtrooper?
They're not saying.
One's an imperial walker, the other's a walking imperial. Do you know what the difference is between a knight and a reindeer? One slays dragons. The other one's dragons and slays.
Maybe, yeah.
That one was bad. Hi, guys. There's a walkway right over here, guys. Walkway right over here. Walkway right over here. There you go. Oh, as long as you're up there or back there, you're good, sir.
Yeah, no.
And, sir, have a good night. We kind of all lit up.
Yeah, they could do better now.
Guys, walkway right over here. I know, he did, didn't he? Walk right over here. There you go. Great ears, by the way. Walkway right over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I do need to apologize. I know that my jokes have been very cheesy, but you guys need to remember, I work for a mouse. That's terrible. Guys, switching gears, you know what you call a pirate droid? R2D. Hey, do you know when you know you're a pirate? You don't, you just are. And you know what kind of socks a pirate wears? Argyle. Here's the easy one. What's a pirate's favorite letter? It's C. You know how much the pirate earring cost? Buccaneer. And what happens when a red pirate ship runs into a blue pirate ship? You get marooned. And yeah, think about it a second. It should not be hard. What's a pirate's favorite drive-in restaurant?
Army.
Oh, Long John Silver. Where did you get that one? Good, man. Hey, how many of you know Elsa? You guys know Elsa?
No.
You guys heard about Elsa?
No.
They won't let her have a balloon anymore. You heard it. She let it go. And you heard that Cinderella wasn't very good at sports. She kept running away from the ball. And her coach was a pumpkin. You guys hear Sleeping Beauty got a commercial contract? Yeah, no dose. And Mulan got her own cosmetic line. Mulan. What you got?
Why did the pelican get kicked out of the restaurant?
Why did the what and who?
Why did the pelican get kicked out of the restaurant?
Why did the pelican get kicked out of the restaurant?
Yeah.
I waited.
He had a very big bill.
He had a very big bill. You know what happened to the turkey at Christmas? It got gobbled up. And you know why the turkey joined the band? He had the drumsticks. That was bad too, right? How many of you know Merida? You guys know Merida? You know Merida loves roller coasters?
Hi,
Her
Mickey.
favorite was Arrow.
Hi, Sherry.
And you guys know Rapunzel, right? You guys know Rapunzel? You know she wanted to sell balloons for us? Didn't work out.
Hi, Margie.
Every time she came out, they got tangled. Terrible, isn't it? I would tell you one. I would tell you about Arrow, but it didn't.
Oh, yeah, behind the snow.
Did you
Yeah,
guys know about
no. I'll make sure.
Just want to
Yeah.
find her print. Ladies and gentlemen, you're
Walk
about my
around,
age.
yeah.
Please
Yeah.
look at the younger generation.
Put your bags here,
Right.
like the farthest point. And I'll just make sure no. Yep. Go move around. I want you.
Stepping on my own dress.
All right, here we go. Hey, should we
All right.
make it a trivia time?
Yes.
Can I do the hidden Mickeys again?
You should.
All right. How many of you know what a hidden Mickey is? Hidden Mickey. Now, for those of you that do not know what a hidden Mickey is, a hidden Mickey is something, now let's explain this first. From the very beginning of everything we've done, we've had people with us called Imagineers. Our Imagineers are our storytellers. They help design and build everything we do. Our Imagineers started hiding Mickeys in different places that were not in the blueprints, and that's how we got hidden Mickeys. And now you have a book where you can find them, right? Here's the fun part, though. You know this. Anyone here know where the biggest hidden Mickey in all of Walt Disney World used to be? Come on now. Where's it at?
It was right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're setting on it. You ready? With me. Look right over here in the front here. See this line that curves right in there where it says the green, the gray? look over here. There's another one right there in front of you guys. See this line right here?
Yeah.
Maroon to gray. The gray is Mickey's eyes. See the raised stage behind me? That stage is Mickey's nose. And have you ever noticed how Echo Lake is kind of oblong and off to the side? Echo Lake and Brown Derby Restaurant are Mickey's ears. This was the biggest hidden Mickey in all of Walt Disney World. Is that not cool? Do you know where the biggest one is now?
Solar
How many
panels.
of you have driven down World Drive toward the Magic Kingdom? If you go past Epcot, on the right-hand side, there's a solar farm, isn't there? It's brand new. It's a hidden Mickey. It's 22 acres, 48,000 solar panels making a one giant hidden Mickey. Is that not cool?
I saw that.
Now, here's the tough one, though. Here's the tough one. Anybody know where the biggest hidden Mickey in the Magic Kingdom is? This one's cool. Where's it at, Princess? Is where? Close. Let me explain. It's really cool. Are you ready? How many of you have been on the Little Mermaid ride back in Fantasyland? If you go on the Little Mermaid ride, when you get off, you go over a bridge, don't you? And there's a little creek running under the bridge. You need to go to the Little Mermaid ride, right on the ride, and as you're leaving, as you're going over that bridge, halfway across, stop, turn to your right, and look down in the water. There's a little rock, a medium rock, and a great big rock. It's as big as a Volkswagen. If you take your time and you line the rocks up right, etched in the top of the rocks is Steamboat Willie. He's laying on his side. He's looking away from the attraction. It's his feet, his body, and his head. And if you line it up right, on the wall above him is his hat, the captain's hat. And etched in the rock in front of him is the steering wheel for the steamboat. He's about, hang on a second, see if I can do this real quick. Sir, can I get you to raise your hand? Yeah, up high. Right there, sir. That's how big that Mickey is. Good job, sir, you did good. Is that not wild?
That is awesome.
Now, who wants to have some real fun real quick? You have your smartphones? Get them out. I'm going to give you some directions. I told you the biggest hidden Mickey on property is the solar panels. There's a bigger hidden Mickey. I'm going to show it to you. Ready?
Can I look it up?
I want you to go to MapQuest. Go on your smartphones. Go to MapQuest. Okay? Now, guys, about 12 years ago, Disney invited cast members to go out on Earth Day and plant trees.
Hi, Vivian.
Today,
Good night, Matthew. Have a good night.
Northwest of here is a little city called Claremont. Coming south out of Claremont is Highway 27. About 3 miles south of Claremont on Highway 27 is Lake Louisa State Park. And across the street and down a little bit is a great big lake. It's Trout Lake. Here's your assignment, guys. On MapQuest right now, I want you to find Schofield Road. S-C-H-O Field Road. S-C-H-O Schofield Road, Claremont, Florida. C-L-E-R-M-O-N-T. Now, when you find Schofield Road runs parallel to 27 Highway. It's a little dirt road. Runs parallel to 27 Highway, and right at Trout Lake, it turns and goes east. Follow Trout Lake down to that elbow where it turns, and stop right in the elbow of Schofield Road. When you get in the elbow of Schofield Road, hit Satellite View. Schofield Road, south until it turns east. When it turns east, stop at the elbow and hit Satellite View. Guys, when you do, something's going to jump out at you. And it's pretty cool. Schofield Road, Claremont, Florida, south until you hit the elbow where it turns east, stop, and hit Satellite View. Did you get it, Princess? Did you get it?
Hi, Goofy Channel.
If you get it, guys, hold it up, let everybody see it. Is that not cool? Guys, there's a 60-acre, 58,000 pine tree hidden Mickey in the elbow of that road. He's got it right there. It's perfectly shaped. I drove by it for years and never knew it was there.
They cut it?
That's nutty. I know. They're starting to harvest them.
Yeah.
It's still on the MapQuest.
Yeah.
But they're harvesting the pines. That's a bummer. I know. Is that not cool? Show around, sir. Show it to him. Show it to him. Make it bigger and show it to him. Hold him up so they don't. Look at that. Look at that hidden Mickey. Is that not cool? Did you get stuck? It turns right that little. And you went up Schofield? It turns, go some paved the dirt road, those great big ruts. You don't want to drive that road when it's wet. All right, we're still doing okay? Hey, guys, is it okay if we talk about where the hidden Mickeys began?
Yes.
All right, if you Google it, if you search it, it'll tell you that hidden Mickey started at Epcot. They didn't. The idea started somewhere else. Would you like to know where? All right, here we go. A long story, guys. Long story. Are you with me?
Yeah.
We okay? Early 1960s. Someone's buying a lot of property around Orlando, and it's a lot of property, but it's not very expensive. It's a lot of it's swampland. But it's enough property the newspapers get interested. They start doing some digging to figure out who's buying all the property. And they dig into it, and they come up with the idea it's a bunch of companies from Central and South America. So they start digging into the companies to find out who this is, and they find out the companies don't exist. In fact, true story, one of the company's names is letter M, letter T, Lot, L-O-T-T, Realty, empty lot, Realty, yeah! Now, sidelight, if you're as old as dirt like me, you remember back in 1971, if you went to the Magic Kingdom and you went down Main Street, the names of these companies were in the windows on the first floor of the stores. They're not there anymore. But the newspapers figure out that these companies don't exist. So they decide to do some more digging and figure out who's buying all this land. And they come up with the idea, it's this guy by the name of Walt Disney. So they contact Walt in California. They go, Mr. Disney, isn't the Disney company buying all this property? And Walt goes, I've never been there. He flew over to plane and he saw an I-4 on the Turnpike Crossing side, be a great place for a park. I know, but finally, Walt admitted it was the Disney company. And the price of property went up 2,000% overnight. Walt Disney World is 47 square miles, 30,500 acres. We are the United States' largest one-site employer. We have over 74,000 cast members here. Now, when Walt made the announcement, it was the Disney company. He made two more announcements. Remember we had Disneyland? He said they were going to start a place called Disney World. Now I'm going to change the name on you here in a second. They're going to start a place called Disney World and build a place called the Magic Kingdom. But in 1966, something happened. In 1966, Walt Disney passed away. And Walt Disney was the dreamer, and there were talks that there would be no Disney World, there would be no Magic Kingdom. How many have been to the Magic Kingdom? Magic Kingdom. If you go to the Magic Kingdom and go into the park, you have to go into the railroad, don't you? If you go to the left, come in by City Hall. If you go to the right, you come in next to the theater and Tony's Restaurant, and on the corner there's a place called the Confectionery. That's the place if you walk by the door, you get a sugar high, right? Next time you go to the Magic Kingdom, stand on Main Street, next to the Confectionery, on the Tony's Restaurant side, and look up at the third floor. On the third floor, there's a window with blue writing in it. It says The Dreamer and The Doer. The Dreamer was Walt Disney, but Walt had a brother, and his brother Roy was the doer. And Roy Disney decided there was to be a place called Walt Disney World, and they were going to build the Magic Kingdom. And he made the commitment that the first day they opened the Magic Kingdom, that he would dedicate the park to his brother Walt. And October 1st, 1971, the first day they opened up the Magic Kingdom, Roy Disney dedicated the park to his brother Walt. And in front of Cinderella's castle, in that circle hub, there's a brass statue of Walt. He's holding Mickey's hand. That's the partner statue and the dedication to Walt Disney. Now, you guys, what's the question, young prince?
Another question. Disneyland in California, I've been there before, and they still have it right on.
I know, all the time.
Yeah, every time.
Did you know there's a suite in the castle You know, that was supposed to be Walt's apartment before he passed away, and they made it it was the very call center for Walt Disney World, and then it was storage, and then they made it a suite. And for 2 years, every day they would go to the front gate and they would pick one family of guests, and they would give them the room for that night.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, remember the Imagineers I talked about earlier? The Imagineers that were helping to build the Magic Kingdom while they were building it found out that Roy Disney, the boss, was going around the park at night checking to make sure everything was where it was supposed to be. So the Imagineers started messing with Roy and hiding things. See if we can find them. No, let me explain why they did it. Anybody remember what sits right behind the castle? If you look, if you're on Main Street and the gate, you can actually see it. Remember
Carousel.
What it is? Our carousel. One night, Roy Disney's wandering around the park, checking things, and he noticed that the carousel is not quite centered behind the castle. He made a move at 8 inches. Now you know why the Imagineers were messing with Roy and hiding things. Now, how many of you been into Casey's hot dogs? Casey's on Main Street? Did you have the hot dog with the pulled pork and the coleslaw and the barbecue sauce? Oh, yeah. Now I'm hungry. I know. Anyway, if you go to Casey's and you go in the front, there's a place where you can buy your hot dogs. If you go on through and you go through that door, there's a place where there's tables and chairs, right? Where you can set meat. Now, again, if you're as old as dirt like me, you remember back in 1971, that was not tables and chairs. That was a sports shop. They actually sold sporting goods back there. That's why there's bats and gloves and pictures on the wall. And here we go, Princess. Are you ready? Have your parents take you to Casey's. Walk into Casey's, go through where they sell the hot dogs, and go through the door to the tables and chairs. When you go through the door, I want you to turn left and left. And right here on the wall is a miniature baseball scoreboard. That'll show you where it's at. Under the scoreboard, there's a bunch of athletic pictures. All the athletic pictures are under glass. Anything under glass is antique at Disney. In the bottom row of pictures, in the very middle, there's a picture of a baseball team. That's the Imagineers. They went out, got antique baseball costumes, put them on, set on the bleachers, took a picture of themselves, put on the wall. And Roy never found it. And that's where the idea, that's where the idea of these things begins. So next time you're in bed, have mom and dad take you to Casey. So round and about, look by that picture. How's that? Okay? We still doing okay? I need to apologize to him, don't I? Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I need to apologize again. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing this just for fun. I'm what they call crowd control. I'm just supposed to be keeping you inside the tape. Now, you guys know we have you trained. When you see tape, you guys go, when's the parade? Have you heard how many people walk by and ask me about the parade? Now, what I do is crowd control, but most cast members call what I do PAC. Because parade, they think PAC stands for parade, audience, control. It doesn't. It stands for people are crazy. Now, hang on, where's she at? Shelly, wave your, everybody say hi to Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my better half. We are retired educators for 29 years. The scary part is I'm a former high school assistant principal. Is that not scary? No. You know what makes a really good high school assistant principal? You're orderlier than the kids. Remember when you guys used to skip out and get away from the cafeteria and go out to eat? When my kids skipped out and went out to get something to eat, when they got back, I gave them attention for the time they were gone. And if they didn't bring me something back, I doubled it. Now easy. Anyway, the little gray-haired lady down there says I'm full of useless information. I Disney by that. Can we keep going? And the reason I apologize, my wife and I spent 5 years on Main Street at the fireworks and the parade. How many of you remember our night light parade? Remember, is that not gorgeous? Was it not? Guys, we had floats that were all lit up. And they'd come down Main Street and they'd turn all the lights off in the buildings, didn't they? And our drivers are driving down the street We had a guest put a child in the middle of the street.
Oh my God.
I went, ah! They went, we want a picture. I said, do you want a hood on it? Goodness, people are crazy. So guys, the reason I apologize is from time to time the boss comes by and I have to work from time to time. So hang on a second. I'm done. Anyway, I worked. You saw me.
I saw you. Gotcha.
We still doing okay? Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell about the anniversary. Is that okay? All right, guys. Remember on October 1st,
I'm here a lot, can you tell?
1971, you guys realize last October 1st, the Magic Kingdom celebrated its 47th anniversary. And ladies and gentlemen, 3 months ago, about August 5th of this year, the little gray-haired lady and I celebrated our 46th anniversary. No, it gets worse. It gets worse. Ladies and gentlemen, 46 years and 3 months ago, Walt Disney World's very first year. All that was here was the Magic Kingdom, the Contemporary Hotel, the Polynesian Hotel, and Fort Wilderness. That was it. The little gray-haired lady and I
Ready to sit or
spent our
you gonna walk
honeymoon
some
here at 18 years
fine.
old. Did we beat some odds or what? I know. Now, ladies and gentlemen, anybody been to the Contemporary? Anybody been to the Contemporary? When you go to the Contemporary, you drive up on Jingle, don't you? I'm 18 years old.
7:44. It's 7:44 right now. Around 8:10, they do like a tribute movie thing, and then 8:30 is Jingle Bell.
I had no clue. We drive up under the hotel. They take my keys.
There you
They
go.
take my luggage.
Stretch the
They
legs.
take my car. I thought they were going to take my wife. We weren't old enough to drink. Get to the room, there's a bottle of champagne. I know. That wild. Hey, remember the red? Oh, I set you up. You guys, any of you remember the red buttons we used to wear for anniversaries? They're now green and blue. Oh, come on now. Anyway, we had red buttons this year. Anyway, we had red buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, true story. We had a couple come into the Magic Kingdom wearing a red button, had the number 65 on the bottom of their button. They had been married 65 years. They had the whole family with them, like 70 people. They spent the day at the Magic Kingdom, and late in the afternoon they were leaving the park. And one of the cast members at the main gate of the Magic Kingdom stops the family, walks up to the gentleman and goes, "Sir, we've got it now. 65 years. What's your secret?" This little guy steps up and goes, "Good food, wine, romance, twice a week. Mine's Tuesdays versus Thursdays." Is that not cute? What, this? That's not cute. I know. We still doing okay? Can I keep aggravating you? All right. Let me know if I'm too much. I won't stop anyway. Anyway, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely inside the tape, you're golden. If you're not inside the tape, some goofy redhead has to aggravate you. Hey, don't go over to the dark side. Go, man. Here we go. All right, what if we do parks? Parks first? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 parks at Walt Disney World. Anyone know the smallest of the 4 parks? What do you think? You're right. Well done. Very few get that first guess. Ladies and gentlemen, the Magic Kingdom is the smallest park. Let me explain, and then it makes sense. At the Magic Kingdom, everything has to be inside the railroad tracks.
Except for
Part of
Space.
Splash, part of Pirates outside the train, and the only attraction that sets completely outside is Space Mountain. You know they're building a Tron roller coaster out by Space Mountain. See? Anyway, their park, they only have about 100 acres inside and 5 acres in space, so they're on about 100. Oh, wait a second. How many of you been on Space Mountain? Space? Did you guys ever have the whole spiel?
Oh, here we go.
Space Mountain. Okay.
Come do it. Hey, Jeff, come do it
I'm
down
coming.
here.
What's up?
We didn't hear your space spiel. Can you
You
do it
want
on
the who?
Can you do it on this side? The
You want me to do it?
Space
All right,
Mountain?
ladies and gentlemen, you guys want to hear about the spiel? All right, here it goes. Space Mountain. Space Mountain, built 1974, completed January 1975, repurposed 2009, goes 28 mile an hour, takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds, has 1 5-story climb, 4 20-foot drops, lots of S-curves, 2 light tunnels, does not go upside down. I've been here too long, haven't I? Isn't that terrible? My goodness. All right, here we go. This park is 1.5 times larger than the Magic Kingdom. We're about 155 acres. That includes the 13 acres for Toy Story and the 15 acres for our new Star Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, how many of you been over to Animal Kingdom and gone to Avatar? Is that not cool? Did you do the Flight of the Banshee? Hey, what's the wait like? Stop. You think that's bad? You wait till that opens up. You need your fast passes right now. I know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that 13 acres and that 14 acres is the largest addition ever made to one of Disney's parks. Epcot is 3 times larger than the Magic Kingdom, or about 300 acres. But that makes sense because they have the Future World and they have the Endless. Animal Kingdom is 5 times larger than Magic Kingdom, about 500 acres. But that makes sense too because the safari out back, all that open ground. Here we go. You ready for this part? Ladies and gentlemen, the Hollywood, wait a second. Now understand why I'm saying this slowly. Hollywood Studios opened up May 1st, 1989. Stop, I can't say it. Anyway, we opened up May 1st, 1989. It was a Monday. It was rainy. I wasn't here, I read it. And you know who cut the ribbon to open this park May 1st, 1989? Bob Hope. Is that not cool? And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have time to do it, look behind you. You see a sign that says Crossroads. On top of Crossroads is a tower. On top of the tower is a globe. On top of the globe is Mickey. You know what's special about that Mickey?
Lightning.
He's a lightning rod. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the lightning capital of the world. Venezuela is trying to take that away from us. We're not giving it up. Hey, who's from Florida here? Floridians. Back me up, Floridians. If you doubt my word, check with my Floridian friends here. They're all family. Those of you that are not from Florida, I got to tip you off to 2 things. The first thing is, from the middle of May to about the middle of September, we have regularly scheduled 3 o'clock thunderstorms.
Yep.
Not right?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Like somebody sets an alarm at 3 o'clock, it goes. So if you're here for one of our lightning storms, stay away from Mickey. He's a lightning rod.
All I know is that like all year thunder, like, oh, it's 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. And ladies and gentlemen, the other thing you need to know is in the state of Florida, there's something special about the weatherman. In every other state of the union, if the weatherman says there's a 40% chance of rain, there's a 40% chance it might rain. In the state of Florida, if the weatherman says there's a 40% chance of rain, 40% of us are going to get wet. Right, Florida? Right? Had to clear it. How many have been on Rock and Roller Coaster? Guys, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. You experience as many as 5 Gs. If you're an astronaut going up the space shuttle, you only experience 3. We have over a mile of neon light. We have over 3,400 feet of track. The Fender guitar out front is 50 feet tall and 15 times larger than regular guitar. The band Aerosmith was here for the opening of the attraction. And 2 members of the band so loved the attraction, they rode it 12 times in a row. There was a little boy sitting right here that went, "Didn't they get sick?" I said, "Probably." I know. And did you guys know, when you get in the car and you sit down, you pull that great big thing down over you? There are 5 speakers around you. There's 4 around your head, and there's 1 under your bottom. I think it's the bass. And on each one of the limousines has its own personalized license plate, themed to the song or set of songs that playing that car. Here comes the useless part. Did you know there's a tribute to Elvis Presley in the Rock and Roller Coaster?
What?
Yeah! When you go through the queue, those great big guitars that give you all the directions? Next time you go through the queue, look at the bottom of the guitars. On the bottom of the guitars it says, "Thank you very much" as a tribute to Elvis Presley. I know, completely useless, and yes, I'm full of it. I know. How many of you been on Tower of Terror? Hey, who knows how tall the Tower of Terror is?
199
Come
feet.
on now, how tall is it?
199 feet.
200.
You're close. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy knows. How high is it, Sammy?
199 feet.
Perfect. And some, and now stay with me, some cast members say 199 feet 6 inches. You know why only 199 feet 6 inches? By aviation regulations, any building 200 feet or taller has to have a red light on it. We are known for going above and beyond in attention to detail. The red light doesn't theme with our building. We don't want the red light, so 199 feet, we're sticking by it. All right, hey, remember the story? October 31st, 1939. 5 people get into an elevator. an actor and actress, a bellhop, a nanny, and a child. The elevator starts up, and like hits the elevator, and the elevator goes into the Twilight Zone. Anybody remember the host of Twilight Zone?
Rod Serling.
Who is it?
Rod Serling.
Rod Serling, well done. Now, what did Rod Serling always have in his hand? A cigarette. You notice in our show there's no cigarette? Walt Disney passed away with cancer, and Honor Walt Disney took the cigarette out of Rod Serling's hand. And if you listen really closely, that is Rod Serling's voice, except they couldn't find all the words to the clip. So if you listen really, really close, there's a couple of words that are left by an actor that's got a really close voice. I know, completely. Isn't that terrible? Hey, you remember the Imagineers we mentioned earlier? The Imagineers that helped design and build the Tower of Terror watched 156 episodes of Twilight Zone before they did it. Talk about binge watching. God. Anyway, but here's the deal though. You guys want to know the really spooky part about the tower?
Hi, Mark. Hi, Jerry.
How many of you been to Fantasmic? When you leave Fantasmic, you come out through the queue. The tower's on your right as you come out, isn't it?
Hi, Kelsey. We're listening to Jeff. He gives lots of cool Disney stories, and he does Disney trivia. We're just chilling out until Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam starts.
All the way up to the top. At the very top of the tower, there's a window. And some nights when you're leaving, there's a light on in the window. And there's a lady in the window watching you leave. And it's not one of us. That bad? You okay? How many have been to Fantasmic? Fantasmic. Have you seen our mountain at Fantasmic? Do you know our mountain's the fourth highest in all of Walt Disney World? There's Everest, duh, Space, Splash, Fantasmic, and Thunder. Have you seen the lake in front of the mountain? Hey, how big is that lake? That's gigantic. You know how deep that water is?
2 feet.
18 inches. They color it so you can't see the bottom. I know. And you've seen our dragon. Have you guys seen the dragon that comes out? When she comes out and she stands straight up, she's 50 feet tall. When she spreads her wings, she's 50 feet from wingtip to wingtip. She blows fire and she lights the entire lake on fire. You know what her name is? Nope.
Vivian.
Vivian. You know why Vivian, the Imagineer that helped design and build her, named her after his ex-wife, the Flames, and the whole bit. Is that not terrible? All right, how many of you been to Beauty and the Beast? Did you guys hear about Belle? She went to a concert last weekend. Yeah, she went to see the Beastie Boys. Gaston got an award. The Nobel Prize. You guys know that Beauty and the Beast, our theatrical performance, is the only theatrical performance to actually premiere the exact same day as the release of the movie, Beauty and the Beast. They held off the release of the movie Beauty and the Beast until November 22nd, 1991, the same day they had the first performance in our theater. Did you guys know that 3 of Disney's full-length animated creations were animated in this park? Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, and Brother Bear were animated right back behind those buildings, right back there. That well, how many of you been to Toy Story Mania? All right, did you guys know that Toy Story Mania is the only attraction ever built identically, simultaneously at both Disneyland and Disney World, and they opened up within a month of each other? Anybody here have a member of the family that always wins? Did he tell you the secret? Or did you win? You win all the time. You guys know the secret? You know how you pull the rope? Don't pull the rope. Put 2 fingers on it, pull it all the way down, move it a little bit. It's a repeater. It shoots faster. That's why they win. Hey, how many? Okay, here we go. I know it's sad. How many of you remember the Great Movie Ride? Yeah. Did you guys know that wasn't supposed to be there?
What?
It was designed to be an attraction for Epcot. It was supposed to sit right beside the Land of Imagination. One of the Imagineers, right before they broke ground, went, I bet you we could build a park around it. They brought it over here and built a park around it. Now, wow, how many of you have been to 3D Muppets? 3D Muppets? When you go through the queue at 3D Muppets, did you see the security door? There's a security office. There's a note on the door that says, out to lunch, key under the mat. Look under the mat. There's a key. And it's a security door. Look at this. And at the end of the show, You know when the fire engine comes out and it swings around, the ladder comes flying at you? If you have time, jump under the ladder. Look at the bumper on the fire truck. There's a license plate. In the bottom right-hand corner of the license plate is a picture of Cinderella's castle. Yeah, I know, completely useless. Yes, I'm full of it. But hey, what the hey? We still doing okay? All right. Keep going with the trivia or story. Which way we want to go, Princess? Trivia. How many of you have seen the great big ears in the park? Not the Mickey ears, the high ears. You know what those are? It's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, one of Disney's very first stars. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, early 1920s, Walt's thinking about Los Angeles. 1923, Walt moves to Los Angeles, goes to studios. And in his studios, he's making cartoons and shorts for movie theaters. Now remember, when we used to go to the theater, it used to be a cartoon before in the middle. Well, the problem was, Walt was making his cartoons and his shorts in California, and the distributor, the person that was sending them out to the theater, his office was in New York. And the star of Walt's cartoons was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Well, Walt gets a telegram from the distributor in New York and says, Mr. Disney, please come to New York. We need to renegotiate your contract. So Walt gets on the train to go to New York with his wife Lily and his #1 illustrator animator, Mr. Blvd, and they start for New York. What Walt does not know is on the way to New York, the distributor copyrights Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, takes it away from him, and hires away most of his illustrators and animators. So when Walt gets to New York, he's thrilled. They get on the train to come home. And on the way home on the train, they come up with a new character, Mortimer Mouse. And legend has it that it was actually Lily, Walt's wife, that came up with Mickey Mouse. And you know who the voice of Mickey Mouse was from its inception in 1928? Almost 1945? Walt Disney himself. Is not that wild? That's pretty cool stuff. You know what Mickey's first cartoon was? No, it wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to join us for Disney Movie Magic, a celebration of Disney live-action films starting in just 10 minutes.
In the spring of 1928, Walt made his first cartoon with Mickey Mouse. It was called Plane, Plane, and it was a tribute to Charles Lindbergh's Flight Across the Atlantic. It was black and white, and it was silent. It didn't do very well, but it was actually the first cartoon. The one we remember is Steamboat Willie. That's why we're celebrating, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, you notice we have the ears back in the park. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. We couldn't do that unless we had the copyright back. Early 2000s, we got the copyright back for Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. You know how we did it? We gave him a sportscaster from ESPN. We gave him Al Michaels, and they gave us the rabbit. Yeah! Isn't that wild? Now, how many of you remember The Wonderful World of Color and The Wonderful World of Disney? Ladies and gentlemen, that show started March 29th, 1950.
Can you do me a favor?
The year before the opening
Can you just stand
of
here for a minute or
Disneyland.
so?
It went for 36 years. It only missed 2 years. It started on Monday night when Phoebe and I
I'm
were
just
there.
going to let that
Remember
sit
Sunday
and
night?
listen to him.
It's been
So I'll be right
26
back.
years
No, I'm
on
going to
Sunday
turn around. I'm
nights.
good.
And there were only 2 hosts the entire time. One was Walt Disney, the other was Michael Eisner. It was the #2 running show in its category. The only thing that beat it out was Hallmark Channel Fame. And you know, remember Walt was the first host. You know why we had it? What were we building in 1954? Disneyland. Now, here's the funny thing. Walt didn't like TV. He didn't want to be on TV. But he needed finances to build Disneyland. So he went to ABC and he said, you know, if you will do a Sunday, I'll do a Sunday night show if ABC would finance the building of Disneyland, he was going to do a TV show. And it was called Walt Disney's Disneyland. And it went for 36 years. ABC, by the way, it went from ABC to CBS to NBC back to ABC. But ABC financed the building of Disneyland. And we built Disneyland, built Disney World, and we bought ABC and ESPN and everything else. I know, that's crazy stuff. We still doing okay? All right. We're going to keep going. All right, here we go. How many of you been to the Magic Kingdom? I'm switching parts on you. Do you guys know that when you're on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom, you're actually on the 2nd floor?
Yeah.
You are 14 feet above ground level when you walk down Main Street. And the reason being is when Walt built Disneyland, it really motivated him to see somebody in a Tomorrowland costume walk through Frontierland. And he said if he ever did it again, he'd correct that. So when he came to Florida, he was going to build tunnels. You know what you get when you dig 6 feet down in Florida? So he couldn't put in tunnels. So what he did is he built the tunnels on top of the ground. And you know the 7 Seas Lagoon that you go past on the ferry boat or around on the monorail? That's man-made. It took them 3 years to dig the 7 Seas Lagoons. And they took all the dirt and sand and they buried the tunnels with those utilidors. There's 1.5 miles of utilidors under the Magic Kingdom. We can pop up anywhere we want to. You remember, how many of you know where the carousel is? Right behind the carousel is Pinocchio's restaurant, right? Around behind Pinocchio's there's a restaurant. And there's a big wall right there. Ladies and gentlemen, right behind that wall, there's a story wall. That's where they bring us in by bus and they drop us off right down below Pinocchio's and we walk up the tunnels and pop up where we need to be. There is actually a tour. There's a Keys to the Kingdom tour. But they'll take you down in there, won't they? And they'll show you around down there, which is pretty cool. And we do have a hurricane crew that comes in during hurricanes. Stay down there. That's a good place to be. Hey, we're still doing okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just a few minutes, we invite you to join us for Disney Movie Magic, a celebration of Disney live-action films. Please note that for the show, lighting in the area will be reduced.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, the boss is here. Real quick, what am I doing?
You're watching!
Say hi to Frank. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 things real quick. I have to go up and talk to these people up here real quick about what's going to happen because $10,000 right now, they're going to get lost. So I got to go tell them 3 things real quick before I go. First of all, thank you for putting up with me. Secondly, I hope the time went quicker because I know what it's like to set planes.
We'll see. We might have to stand up and those people can sit down. We're going to try
You
and
guys, enjoy the show.
Because it's not just the back row that's standing up right over here. I think it's a whole clump. Yep. I fear you're right. Okay guys, so we're going to see this tribute to the movies, and then we will be seeing, there'll be like a 15-minute break maybe, and then we're going to see Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. We're going to stand up here in a few minutes. Hold on just a second. Probably going to stay standing up once we're up. I can only get up and down one too many times before it's like, nope, I'm staying up. I always have to get the tall people in front of me too. Look at that dude. He's gonna be at least 6'2", 6'3". Did you?
I'm glad we've got this walkway.
Yep.
So that
Yeah, it gives a little buffer. And once stuff starts, there's hardly anybody who walks through here. It's so dark, you know. Hi, Tim. Hi, Annette. Okay, guys. I guess I'll stand up. I'm going to set you guys down just for a minute. Yes. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to happen.
Hi guys. I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but I'm Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely inside the tape, you're golden. If you're not inside the tape, some goofy redhead has to aggravate you, and he doesn't want to. I know you're crying there.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna love Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell. I'm glad you found us, Tim. We've been listening to Jeff. He's been awesome as usual. All right, guys, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Hollywood. Not a place on a map, but a state of mind that exists wherever people dream and wonder and imagine. A place where illusion and reality are fused by technological magic. We welcome you to a Hollywood that never was and always will be. Disney's Hollywood Studios presents Disney Movie Magic.
Now your host, Walt Disney. And how long is it since you had a world premiere? Well, of course, the big important premiere was Snow White, but we had a couple after that. Oh, you were what's laughing. Oh, with every laugh, there must be a tear somewhere. I believe in it. From time to time, people ask me, which is the favorite of all the pictures that we made? Well, it's the one that you're going to see right now.
Try going out and restarting it, Tim.
The dining room proudly presents Locked It Up. You won't hold it out and out, those words out and out. But you can't help.
You're supposed to be dead!
I know.
You cheated. Pirate.
Snakes. Why it had to be snakes?
He's crazy!
Your father is lost in the universe. Just nothing. You're going to be tested every step of the way.
This is my favorite planet in the entire galaxy.
Have faith in who you are.
I'll try.
We are in search of warriors.
Do you trust me? I trust you.
Be a warrior.
The grid. A digital frontier.
I come to bargain.
Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy. Garden of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So we're saving the galaxy again? I guess. Awesome! We're really gonna be able to check off our prices for two-time galaxy saving. So what should we do next? Something good? Something bad? Beautiful. Beautiful. He looks like Mary Poppins. Is he cool? Yeah, he's cool. I'm Mary Poppins, yo!
This is what we socialists do. We restore with imagination. We instill hope again and again and again.
I am not a king. turn around. They'll see guiding again.
Where there is kindness, there is magic.
Into the black hole. In, through, and beyond.
I like that. I'm just drawn that way.
I know that's sure you're very flowing. Great moments are born from great opportunity.
Thank you for joining us for Disney Movie Magic. We'll see you at the movies.
Ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, in 10 minutes we will have our Jingle Bell, Jingle Band fireworks, laser lights, projections right here. Jingle Bell, Jingle Band in 10 minutes, right here. So hang on to your concrete.
Hang on to your concrete. All right. Straighten you guys out just a little bit more. There we go. That was annoying. Yeah. Exercise time. I have a bad habit of locking my knees. Not good. Doesn't do anything for my bad knees already. I don't know I'm doing it until they start hurting. And it's like, I've been so a lot of your back injury and your back pain and all that, is that, oh yeah, they're back. Walkway. If that dude stays there, I'm gonna walk up there and say you need to hold that in blue. It's not my shot, but that's just right.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely inside the tape, you're golden. If you're not inside the tape, somebody, you moved too quick. I almost got there.
See if Jeff can talk to him. Maybe we can get Jeff to do our dirty work.
Guys, come on up. I got room up here.
I'll catch him on the way back. Ah, okay. So it wasn't like a car accident or anything. So that like magnified everything. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Jeff.
Jingle bell, jingle band. Fireworks. Laser lights. projection, fireworks go. Got it.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what?
Is there any way we can talk that balloon person into pulling them in?
Let me take care of that. So that was very nice.
Oh, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's been doing this for 10 years or more. This right here. Oh, really? He gets a lot from a particular book, which I've read. Yeah, but you can remember a book. Oh, yeah. Well, when you spew it out 5 days a week, it just becomes a routine, you know? It's his comedy routine. He's wonderful, though, and he's so friendly. And his wife is sweet as can be. She works right down there, and she makes him wave, and he talks about her. So, yeah, no, it's amazing. He's the one who does family pictures. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I know about the family pictures.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, naughty or nice, in just a few moments, the holiday spectacular Jingle Bell, Jingle Bang will begin.
And he's been packed for a long time, but he does that. He does that where he'll take they'll give him their phone and say, hey, can you take a picture? And it turns into this huge thing. Yeah.
Guys, lots of room up in there. You see a hole, just say, excuse me, step up in there. Lots of room up in there.
No holes here. Oh, yeah. I heard about it. The first time I heard about it, I've been trying to get one. He'll tell you what days he works. You can work your way next time you're here as to a day when you know he's going to be working, you know. Yeah, because it's usually late afternoon. That's when he'll kind of be in this area, you know. Yes, Michael, in just a few minutes. Woo!
Again, ladies and gentlemen, completely inside the cage.
8:30, so we got about 4 minutes.
I know, I saw that.
Hey, hello, PA. PA in the house. Are you staying warm? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Michael. They only do one Fantasmic right now, and that was earlier. That was at like 7:30, I think. And by then, I had to be getting my spot here for Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. But you know what? Fantasmic is around year-round. So once the Christmas season's over, we're going to show more and more of Fantasmic because it's not going anywhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just got to get everybody up inside that cake. You guys, slide yourselves up in there. There's a big open hole up in there. Just say, excuse me. They'll get you up in there. They're nice people. They're Disney folk.
Come on, everybody, sing. It's the happiest season. Are you guys singing?
What's your name? Krista! He's over here! Everybody call Krista!
Krista!
He's over here. Don't worry, we won't embarrass him.
Don't worry, yeah.
Everybody say hi to Krista!
Hi, Krista! Wonderful time.
Much mistletoe and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near.
husband was trying to tell his wife where he was standing, so Jeff made all of us call her name. Her name was Crystal. She was very embarrassed, but it was funny.
Wonderful.
There you go. Sing it, Jeff.
You know, they used to ask me to sing solo. Solo, they couldn't hear me. And then they asked me to sing tenor. 10 or 15 miles from here.
Wonderful time. Wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disney's Hollywood Studios invites you to join us for our Holly Jolly Holiday Spectacular. Get ready for a rockin' good time and enjoy Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell!
Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Just go on where you can be every time you try to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. They're gonna have some pumpkin pie and do some candy. You will get a sense of melody when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Set the whole big house a party. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily. Oh, I shall
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, direct from Santa's Village, the North Pole Christmas Eve Command Center Coordinator, McGee.
Hello, Disney's Hollywood Studios! Tonight we've got a special holiday transmission from the big guy himself, Santa Claus. And to make sure the site is holly jolly, I'm sending in our top prep and landing team, Lenny and Wayne. It's classified Kringle level 9, but prep and landing are an elite unit of elves who get houses around the world ready for the big guy's arrival. Their mission, get in, get out, never be noticed. Oh, Lenny! Wayne! Where are you?
Right here, Jingle Bell.
Situs Prep, patch us through to the big guy's office.
Totally tinsel!
We are go for Partridge. Sir, you are live in 3, 2, 1.
Wayne? Santa's not in his office.
Great Garland. McGee!
I just tried his cell phone. No answer. Typical.
Hey, I know where to look. His cabinet of magic snow globes.
Yes, of course. Activating remote vault access now.
Yeah! We're bound to spot the big guy at one of his magic snow globes.
You know, for a large bearded man in a bright red suit, he sure can blend in. Keep your eyes open, tree skirt.